Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. So it's been like 5 or 6 days since I've gotten the camera out and also since I've worked out, so just full transparency on that. But yeah, lost some steam, lost a little bit of momentum, but we're back and committed and not gonna let, slipping up a little bit turn into, well, who cares, why am I doing this anymore, and then stop doing it, which I've done that with stuff in the past. So back on the horse, got the camera out. Almost didn't go today. It's midnight, I'm headed to the gym, but I got to a point where I just was like, I got to put my foot down and get back going again. So I think one thing for me at the moment is that life is a little bit crazy, and so sometimes I have like kind of decent excuses, which makes it difficult when I'm arguing with myself in my head. I think there's a lot of days like justifiable reason to not do this, to not get out the camera, to not go to the gym, to not do whatever. But just figuring out how to just kind of argue against that, and then also when I mess up, to not let it slip into, like I was saying before, just not caring. So back on the train, and I don't know how many cliche sayings I can say to say that I'm back filming again, but headed to a 24-hour gym that I go to sometimes, just like buy a day pass if I don't make it to the gym during normal hours. So this is definitely not normal hours, but starting back today on a Monday, so just starting back into the program. So today's going to be a leg day, and the workouts that I missed were push and pull, which if I was going to miss any, those are the two to miss in this program, because I hit them earlier in the week. Not ideal, but it's okay. Now we can just kind of get back into the rhythm. I don't have to change anything up to just like get back going again. So still on, like I said before in the last leg days, where I'm just kind of going in. I'm going to definitely hack squat. That's going to be the first thing I do. And just get in there and try to slow and control reps, lightweight. It's boring. It's like, I don't know, it hurts the ego a little bit to go in there and just like put on lightweight and just go slow. But that's what I'm doing, and haven't had any knee pain, which has been good. So it's working, I think, and we'll just see how we can progress from there. And then I've been kind of like the last 2 weeks I did the same weight. I'll probably still do the same weight this week, which kind of goes against how I normally would train, where I'm trying to progress. But I think if everything feels good this week, I'll probably try to not jump into lifting heavy on legs, but start progressing from there and start trying to add weight every week as I'm getting more into a routine with it. But that's the plan for now. Let's see, got a little bit of a drive, so I'm trying to think of just updates I have for you guys on stuff. But things are starting to move with everything that we're doing, and it's really exciting. Also takes a lot of time. So, and the difficult part about this is there's one more, or like maybe a few more dominoes that have to fall, where I just can like fully explain everything that I'm doing, and a lot of stuff will make a lot more sense, and I can film a lot more stuff that I haven't really been filming right now, because I don't really want to talk about it yet until we have a little bit more progress on a few things. So that's where we're at right now with all of that. I know I talked about Relive already, so that's moving pretty quickly. We're gonna have to figure out getting the entity set up for the business, and then making a few hires like in the next 2 weeks maybe to get going. So that'll be an interesting process, and I'm excited to hopefully share some of that with you guys, because I've never gone through the hiring process before for something that is my business. So gonna like work through that and hopefully show you guys the successes and failures of that process, going through it for the first time, and hopefully you'll learn something, and hopefully we'll both learn something together, and hopefully we'll learn the right things to do, and not that many mistakes, but yeah, I think the thing I just keep thinking with all the stuff I have coming up, there's going to be some key hires for some of the things that we're doing where it's just got to find the right person, because I think that's so critical for the success of anything, is to have the right people that believe in what we're trying to do and that we can feel comfortable allowing to just work and do their job. And I think that's one thing I've watched. The people that I've seen that are successful, they have people on their team that they can just trust to do their job. The people that I've seen struggle a little bit, it seems like they have people on their team that, whether it's the the leader themselves or the business owner themselves, struggling to allow people to do work on their own, like just struggling to delegate and let things go and let responsibility go, or it's just that the person that they hire is not working to a standard that they approve of. That to me has been the biggest difference between the people that I've seen be really successful and the people that I've seen still be successful but just struggle. And so that's kind of one thing I'm carrying into all this, is trying to get that as right as I possibly can from the beginning, to like when I'm putting together teams for the stuff that we're doing, to really think about it on the front end. So hopefully we're not having to change people and do it. The dream would be to find great people and have those people go throughout the whole life of the business with you. So, but yeah, we'll see. That's going to be a fun part of trying to work through all this stuff, is figuring out a bunch of things that I've never done before. And but I think the pro of being, I'm 31, had experience in business. I've had a job since I since I graduated when I was 22 or whatever. So I have life experience in the world and how people work together, and I'm not starting from zero, where maybe some people you see are starting businesses and they're 19 or they're 21 or whatever they are, and that's a struggle for them. There's pros and cons to both. I think sometimes I feel getting a camera out and filming myself like I'm an old man, trying to film myself and film my workouts and whatever, like I'm not a 22-year-old guy that's going to get sponsored by Gymshark. But I think the pros of where I'm at is life experience, and it just different motivators, right? Like I've got a family, I've got kids, a kid, but you know what I mean. Anyway, headed to the gym, rambled for a little bit. I'll probably think of stuff while I'm working out to catch you guys up on it, over the last couple of days, even though, no gym and a lot of just life being busy. So not a ton to catch up on. But again, I started this to say, and I'm ending this saying, I'm back, I'm committed, and I'm not going to let that little slide define the future of this goal that I have to get, document this whole process and get better at filming, because I have a vision of the videos that I like and what I think I can make, and I think the only way to get there is to just get the camera out more often. And like I said when I first started making these videos, be bad at it first and be okay with being bad at it at first, and then get better and better and better and better. So if you're watching now and you stick with me, you're gonna get down the road, and the contrast between every aspect in my life now to where we're going to be 6 months down the road, a year down the road, 2 years down the road, whatever it is, it's going to be fun to look back on these videos and just see how much progress I've made in all that and everything. But anyway, I'm going to, I don't know, I'll see you guys in the gym. All right guys, in theory you should be able to hear me, but I'm not sure how loud this music's going to come through. But yeah. All right, well, I hope you can hear me. This music is crazy loud. But, yeah, it's gonna do 4 sets of 10 to 12. I might add a little bit of weight. I know I said I wouldn't, but never done this hack squat before. And I feel like because it lays a little bit more flat than normal, it feels lighter than normal. So, I may add a plate and see how it feels, because that felt really easy, and I'm definitely not that much stronger than last week. So we'll see. Whew. Okay, so the machine's definitely not a whole plate lighter, but that felt pretty good. So that's definitely a little bit heavier than I did last week, but I'll probably stay there because it wasn't pushing too hard, and what I did before was too light. So I'm gonna stick with that for 2 more sets, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. All right, next I'm gonna do a lying leg curl. It's super late, so I'm probably gonna do a pretty quick leg workout. I did 4 sets of the hack squat, so then I'm probably just gonna do 4 sets of this, and then probably 4 sets of a leg extension, and then see where I'm at. Either call it there or do like some bodyweight lunges, walking lunges, something like that. But anyway, going into a lying hamstring curl. Again, just like slow and controlled, 4-second on the eccentric, and just trying to control it all the way through. Honestly, that's probably too light. We go heavier. All right, moving on to the next thing. Got, again, probably just 4 sets of 10 to 12 of a leg extension. So really simple workout today. It's getting late. It's like past 1 a.m. now, and yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. So probably gonna wrap it up after this. Feel pretty good. Like, got moving again. Really, again, the goal today was just get back going. So I made it here. Got like a 3 out of 5 workout in, but 3 out of 5 is better than 0 out of 5. And yeah, just getting back rolling again. And anyway, I'm stalling. Let's go. All right, guys, that's the workout. So yeah, I think no really recap for today, because you guys have been with me this whole time. That glad that I finally put my foot down and got back in the gym, got the camera back out, and yeah, we're back rolling again. Got a decent leg day, and yeah, drive home, go to sleep, get ready to go again tomorrow. So thank you guys for sticking with me, and I will see you tomorrow.